everybody, welcome back. I'm the Stretch Professor. Let's go ahead and get back in here. Alright, so hanging out with Baron.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Special thanks to,
Here's the spot.
Special thanks to Black Falcon, DM, and Sammy for sponsoring this playthrough.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
I can
Good.
turn it down so it's dark.
The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets very restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
If you'd like to sponsor a playthrough like this, or if you're enjoying this, be sure to like and subscribe. You can email me at strikeprofessor@gmail.com. It's $5 an hour plus the cost of the game. You can help you crowdsource or play through anything. Okay, here we go.
Spectres. Botchlings.
Do something!
I couldn't remember if I have to calm it before or not. So I was kind of thrown off there. Wasn't ready if I should be using the purple or if I save it for Axie. I think it freaks out after the wraiths.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a...
Damn!
The grave's...
What's that?
Botchlings up. Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it
Keeps blood, it'll bite. Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Haven't played in a couple of days too. Got a bunch of stored up episodes. Shake the rust off there.
can't hold it! Calm it somehow! Oh. Quiet now.
Jeez. Sometimes you just can't target it fast enough.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it.
Need to hurry.
On with it! Look, activated the house.
I think if you don't get it fast enough, it kills him.
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But...
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
So I have to wait, I think, 24 hours. use that character point? Yeah. Oh, we wait anyways? Okay. No, I guess we didn't need to
By
manually
blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Focus on a lot of you.
No! What did I do to deserve your treatment? Wizardry! Let me live.
You got time for all that.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Where was that? Hold on, let me see. Okay, it's that little place. I think it still probably looks better with the overhead light, or with like the light behind me. Okay, so I'm supposed to kill these things. Alright. But yeah, I gotta, especially with the dark,
Necrophages had a field day. Here with a closer look.
Oh god. That basically one shot if you get caught by one of those explosions.
Should examine that horse carcass.
I thought these things drop the red mutagens. Maybe not. I don't remember what drops the red mutagens. What are these plants? Who's parsnip?
What do we have here? Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Bones have been here a while. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here. Come on.
Better back up. I'm following this ghost baby.
Fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high. and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched him. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
I'm not gonna take that bag.
So here our paths
Out of respect.
diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
I think that was just a monster nest or whatever, so we'll just go back and talk to the Baron here, progress the plot a little bit. Wolves, whatever.
Halt! Stand in queue! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've 99 left
simping.
after you.
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the Maid Bilberry.
Well, why? Then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood fiend. Stand and fight!
That enough?
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we meet...
Go back to Maid Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
we shall meet again.
Kid's trolling.
Run, Roach.
Yeah, we'll run into more drowners. We do need some drowner tongues. But just in the interest of, once again, trying to get through as much of the game as we can, we're not going to just farm random monsters. Unless we absolutely have to. Do as many of the side quests as we can. We'll do all the, you know, the extra things, but oh my god.
Take it easy.
Alright, hold off on that farming now.
Got eyes on it. Catch mice too. Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Oh, we did save the stable hand. Nice. I wasn't sure if we saved him. I know we opened and saved the horse.
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits. Rubble. Rubble everywhere.
I don't remember ever looking up here before, honestly. Hello? How is there nothing there? Maybe that's if I let it burn down or something, I would have access to that. Oh, did I loot it when I came up here originally? Maybe I did, and I just can't remember. Okay.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one.
So we got one.
You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
A little here, a little there.
Not surprising, given you wander the world alone.
Not alone no more. She's in the company now.
That's right. You're a member of the company. We're drinking together, killed a wild boar as a pack, you might say. But we've no notion how you arrived here. A woman in a man's garb, razor on her back. Who exactly are you? You a mercenary?
I just travel a lot. And I don't always happen upon such good and civil company.
Ah, gift of the gab she's got. Here's to good company.
So she's not trained
This
with the
I
toxins.
like. Drinks like a lad, knows her sword work, kills a boar as if it were a piglet. A she-wolf! if ever I've seen one.
All right, all right. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one, but never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
I wouldn't be talking so sassy to someone that clearly is a badass like her. You know, the misogyny there and all that. Liable to cut them all down on the spot.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Sure how it's done.
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
They kind of mess up the controls there a little bit. It's like really inconsistent with him.
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too. Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the
And
fuck
why do they
else
doubt
every
this?
which way they
Because
turn.
there's so much supernatural shit that he's seen. Like, you just saw your kid rise up as a ghost and take off. Like, I mean, come on.
So long.
You got to at least entertain the idea. I mean, it's just a little ridiculous. Alright. What is this? So we got the letter. We don't have to do that other quest, the survival quest, although we could take a peek at it or something if we wanted to at some point. That was a pretty hard little quest, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Went to the village for the levy.
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A rag doll?
Uh-huh.
Hey-ya!
Make sure I haven't found anything that, like, especially a weapon, man. I really need a better silver sword at this point. Why do I need a master armor?
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Comfortable, strong, and light'll do just fine.
Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Torderoch used on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Torderoch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
These legends mention where the forge might be?
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
Okay. Get to Skellige. That's a higher level
May I
quest.
assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stuff.
Is he a weaponsmith or not? I think he's an armor. Right. Anybody care about armor, man? I need a big sword. Alright. Might be some decent stuff, but
So long.
really don't. I just care about the weapon. Now, does
How
she
can I
do
help you?
armor too, or does she do weapon?
What are you selling?
Okay, she's just she has a master armor, but she doesn't have any capabilities to build stuff.
Take care now.
We need to get into... Because our sword is still like level freaking 2 or something, isn't it? Level 1 sword. Yeah, we gotta do better than that. Alright. Where we're going might have a better sword.
Move it!
I mean, even just a generic silver sword that's level 6 or level 7 is going to be better, probably. I mean, the Witcher gear is very strong, but a 5 or 6 level difference is pretty big. Where's this Gwent player, Hattie or whatever? Shrieker, Gravedigger, Contract Issuer. We don't want to outlevel this stuff too much. Pyres of Novigrad. Okay, that's Triss. Fake papers. Okay, so we could try to go fight that soon. Hattie at Mid-Cops. Okay. I already fought all those guys. Okay. Alright, I remember that one. Alright, let's go to Mid-Cops real quick. Wait, hold on. We have, Powerful Mice. Nealon the Hunter. Defenders of Faith. Okay, before we go down there, actually, didn't the Peller have something else for me? I'm trying to remember. I know there is a Peller related quest, but I can't remember. It's at Fyke Isle, because we need to go down to Fyke Isle soon. And I just want to make sure I have all the quests and I'm ready to go. So we'll just check him out real quick.
This be the witch back, freak of nature.
He's got some potion stuff too.
White Wolf, wise.
I don't think
Could use a few.
I don't know if I looked at his wares before or not. He's like runestones, Igni. I don't think we need much else right now. As this stuff goes. Drowner tongues for that. Superior beast oil, don't have that. Enhanced cursed oil. Okay, actually, Ekimara hide. We don't have that. Enhanced beast oil is 1 bear fat and a bison grass. $50's expensive, but buy one. These bears are annoying to go find. And a, what was it, bison grass? I mean, that was a mistake if he doesn't have bison grass. Okay. Alright, well.
So long.
I guess we can't do the Peller thing. Maybe we have to be further along. I don't remember what triggers the Peller's quest. Wish I could knock them all at the same time. I do need to go through and grab all these too, but we'll do that another time. See if we can end with a Gwent game here. Soul Hattie. What are we looking at time-wise? Hopefully we can get that done in time. What's her name might have bison grass. Kira Metz. already.
Me man went to see the witch again.
She's enchanting him. And you shan't still no young'uns? In exchange for your help?
You play Gwent?
They say Hattie's dim, but that just ain't true. Hattie don't know how to plough or sew, nor catch no fishes. But he sure can play cards. So Hattie plays Gwent.
So let's play.
I think I've updated everything. Black Falcon asked if I'd make a separate Gwent video. I did explain it in the second episode some, but what the hell? Oh my god. Damn it, I just kicked the spy, which is one of my best cards. Slip of the finger while it's moving on my on the chair. That could be a big deal. I mean, getting the second one of these is pretty good, but the spy's better. Okay, so he's gonna put the spy on me. Now what is this one? Impenetrable fog. Okay. Do I just use both of these? I probably just use both of these, right? Let's take the round, because he's gonna give me the spy this turn. Okay. And then I throw down one more, and then he's probably going to give up. And if he has Scorch, this could be really bad, but I kind of need to use him early because I do have Biting Frost. Yeah, I figured he'd just give it. If he doesn't have Scorch, he's just going to give it. So that'll tie us up, and I'll be a round up on him. But yeah, I can make another video explaining Gwent specifically in a little bit more detail. Okay. So we're gonna need to bait out his, we can wait him out. Try to go for, wait on him to just run out of cards, then we can do Clear Weather. Alternatively, we could just give him this round. If he can't pass, maybe we can bait him to pass? Wait on him to use a Torrential Rain. Okay, so if he uses a Torrential Rain, and then we Frost, then he can Clear Weather. I mean, we can just wait until he, runs out of cards, because we have more cards than he does right now. 8, 2, 4, and if he uses the Fog... He's gonna use the Impenetrable Fog this time, probably. I think we play it out and bait out his Clear Weather, make him give up his Clear Weather. Okay, so we'll wait on that. Now, if he has a Torrential Rain, what do we do there? He probably wins if he has a Torrential Rain. So I guess we just go ahead and use it. he's gonna win this round. So let's go ahead and use this. Because then it's gonna reduce everything to 1 on the front row, basically. Or on every row. If he doesn't have a torrential rain, he's just gonna lose. Those are pretty good. Okay. Alright, we can get him. So his last couple of cards is probably clear weather, but he can't use them now because he's already passed. That's one thing that you want to do, and I've said it all the time in Gwent, is that if you have a card advantage on them, which if you're playing either Nilfgaard or the Northern Realms, you'll have a lot of spies. So you get a card advantage on them, and then you just, if you have weather cards, you can just wait until they pass so that you can avoid the clear weather, and then once they pass, then use your weather cards.
Addy done lost. It happens. Take your praise.
What do we get for that? Oh, Vernon Roche is actually quite good. That's one of our first hero cards, I think. Yeah, so he's a guaranteed 10. He's not affected by any modifiers, including weather cards. That means we can take that garbage out of there. So he can't be buffed up by horns, but he also can't be affected by weather cards. He can't be affected by Scorch. He's always a 10 no matter what. Okay, so he's only Northern Realms. Alright. How much time do we have? We're at 15 minutes. Okay, and that's probably going to be it. So we do need to go ahead and finish up Soothsayer. And then I think we can find another big city card players. We can go over to Fikyle, I suppose. I know there is something that has to do with him, but I don't remember exactly how to access that quest. So, anyways, and then we'll probably take an episode and just grab all these question marks too. I don't even remember what all these are, but we need to get to the big city soon. Maybe we go over there first. Maybe we port over here, go check out, I forgot the name of this city. We go check out the big city and see if they have a swordsmith and see if we can get an upgraded sword that's closer to our level. And then we can go clear out a bunch of this stuff. But anyways, okay, well that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.